Hey, what's up, guys? So do you know who that gentleman is? That is King Kamehameha. And he is famous for uniting the Hawaiian Islands. So for a long time, Hawaii was at civil war, unrest. They were fighting with each other. And he was the guy that united all the islands together. He's also the first king of Hawaii, and he was king until he passed away in May of 1819. Also, it is believed that King Kamehameha had a particularly strong mana, which is like a Hawaiian word for power of person. And per Hawaii custom, people that possess mana are buried in a place that's hidden, and so no one actually knows where he's buried at. But that's not why I'm making this video. I thought that this would be a good segue into my top 7 things I love about Hawaii. Okay, guys, let's get this started. So number 7, I want to go with food. So since Hawaii is located right in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, right in halfway between Asia and the United States, you're going to get many types of food, like Asian food, from Filipino, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, as well as your standard American food. But also you're going to get Hawaiian food, which consists of lokomoko, poke, plate lunch, kalua pork, and my personal favorite is probably poke. I really like fish. I really like the raw fish dish. But kalua pork is also good too. But I mean, I don't really consider myself a big food connoisseur, so it doesn't really take much to make me happy. But yeah, food coming in at number 7. Number 6. So living here the past little over 6.5 years, you do kind of notice that this place kind of has a laid-back atmosphere. And for one, my wife actually teaches Japanese students. She teaches them English here. They come over here to get, tourist visas or student visas so they can stay here longer. And they said that, they even said, yeah, when we're here, we feel like we don't need to dress up, because you always feel like you need to dress up when you're in Japan. And here, people usually wear just t-shirts, shorts. I mean, it's hot year round. They don't feel like they always have to dress up for anybody. And also, being that we're on a tropical island, you do get that, laid-back atmosphere, where, you're on a beach, you want to relax. You want to just forget your worries, so to speak. But yeah, I would definitely say that laid-back atmosphere, you can definitely feel it here when you're here in Hawaii. Okay, number 5, varied, diverse landscapes. So Hawaii has something for everybody. In the 6.5 years that I've lived here, they have beaches, hikes, canyons, volcanoes, black sand beaches, green sand beaches, regular beaches, surfing. They have everything. Even they have snow, because there's a little bit of snow on Mauna Kea up at the top. And I don't know. I'm not sure if it's year round or if it's. I'm not sure if it's year round or not. But yeah, they have something for everybody. And I know that when we went to Maui, we went to we went to a volcano park. We drove a big volcano, and we looked down, and it looked like Mars. And the terrain is just so diverse and so cool, really. But yeah, number 5, diverse. All right, number 4, Hawaii has no predators. So when you're out hiking like I am now, you don't have to worry about bears or wolves or tigers or lions or any of that stuff, or poisonous snakes. They do have, I think they do have 2 types of snakes on the island, but they're not poisonous. And they don't have spiders that are poisonous. I think they might have some. I think they have some spiders. I think the worst thing that you could probably come across while hiking is probably either a centipede or a wild boar. But that's about it. You know, when you're, you know, there's no. They do have ticks, but they don't have any ticks that carry Lyme disease. So I think, yeah, you know, I mean, when you're hiking, you don't need to worry about any of that stuff. Okay. Number 3, each island is different. So when you go to Oahu, you're going to see big city, Honolulu. It's pretty metropolitan. But if you go to the other islands, it's not so much like that. Like if you go to Lanai or Molokai, the populations are a lot smaller, and you're going to get more of that Hawaiian feel, more of that Hawaiian vibe. If you go to the Big Island, it's pretty much going to be an in-between, you know, since they have Kona on the west side of the island and they have Hilo on the eastern side of the island. And also on Kauai, you're going to get that same feeling. But each island is different, you know, in a sense that Kauai is, it's rainy a lot on Kauai. On Lanai, you get a really laid-back atmosphere due to the fact that, you know, the population is only about 3,000 people. Molokai, kind of the same feeling. Maui is more for resorts and tourism, and the Big Island is more for the volcanoes, but each island has something to offer, and each island is very different. All right, number 2 is the weather. Now, this could be somebody's greatest blessing or greatest curse. Whether you like snow or like the change of seasons, this place is not going to be good for you. But if you like hot weather, it's not too muggy here, but if you like hot weather varying from 70 degrees to 90 degrees, it's going to be a good place for you. It doesn't snow. It doesn't snow here. There really isn't any seasons except for the wet season, which is from October to March, and they do have a hurricane season, which is usually in the summertime. But usually, depending on where you live in Hawaii, for example, if you live on Oahu, you could be hindered by hurricanes, but usually the Big Island usually gets the brunt of the hurricanes. Also, the fact that you're this little archipelago in the middle of the Pacific. I kind of miss seasons, and I miss the snow. But yeah, definitely if you like warm weather, this is a good place for you. All right, number 1, I'm gonna say what everybody's thinking and what Hawaii is most famous for, which is hikes and beaches. So yeah, I mean, if you love hikes, for instance, since I live on Oahu, it has the most hikes of any other island, I believe, and the beaches are really famous. You got some of the most famous and most beautiful beaches in the world. They have surfing competitions. They have, you know, in the wintertime you get high swells, so that gets a lot of tourism for seeing the beaches. But yeah, I would say The beaches and the hikes are what make Hawaii great. I mean, a lot of these hikes, you get the feeling like you're in Jurassic Park or something like that. And it's what everybody wants to, see and experience. So yeah, that's it. My top 7 things that I love about Hawaii. Let me know what you think, and if you guys would like to visit Hawaii someday, or if you guys are already in Hawaii. All right, thanks for watching, and catch you later.